Big Poppy in the house. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This is video 2 on how to make a primer alarm with a auto feed. Let me lower the camera down a little bit. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to take your drill and you're going to want to drill 3 holes in this, and you can line it up. I usually go somewhere like 1.25 inches in from the sides and also from the ends. So I just take the drill my pile hole. Okay, so now I have my 3 holes here. Okay, so now what I do is I take this drill bit here and put in the other drill bit that actually I can go different sizes. Okay, so the light goes in the middle, the switch goes on the bottom, my vibrating feed button goes here. So let's we'll go ahead and put the alarm feed on. All you're going to do is take this, drill it till it gets big enough so you can put your components through. And what this does, it saves you a lot of time instead of going back and forth and changing the drill bits. Okay, so you're going to stick this one through here, put this fitting on here. Okay, and then after you get that finished, tighten that up a little bit. Okay, so there's your front, there's your back, and it's got 2 tabs on it, and I'll show you how you do the wiring for it. Okay, the next one is your light that goes in the middle. And what this tells you is when you have your primer system turned on, this light will be lit up. And it will also tell you that the amps going to your primer feed is also working and on. Okay, so this one, gonna have to make it a little bit bigger. So we're gonna have to just keep going and take that, stick it through there, take your wire with your bulb in it, okay, tighten that up. And now you have your button for your primer feed. You've got your light that tells you that the system is turned on. On the back of it, you'll have 2 wires. We're going to solder 2 wires on this one here in just a few minutes. Okay, the next one we're trying to put on is our on and off switch. Take a little at a time so you don't overshoot it. Okay, you gotta go a little bit bigger. And just one more little tweak. Okay, take that switch, put it through, and I usually put on. It's got an on and off on the little placard here. Take and put it on. And since I'm hanging mine top to bottom, if I get this piece on here. There we go. Then take your nut, put your nut on and tighten it up. So now what you do is you got your on and off switch on your plate now. You got 2 wires on it. Okay, so you can do this a couple different ways, but we need to make our wires to go onto the button for the primer feed. Okay, so the way we're going to do that, most of the time when I do that, I will go through and find brown is what I like to use for the feed color. I try to color code to make things a little bit easier. Okay, so if you look here, you got that pin here. So in this particular case, these are not big enough to fit on these little tabs here. So what we have to do is we have to make our own. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to cut the ends. Just cut it off. Cut that one off. Put them aside, you don't need those right now. And then take and go and strip some wire back here with your cutters. Do the same thing on the other one. Okay. Hook up your soldering gun. My soldering gun's got an off and an on. I've got another one coming that's supposed to work a little bit easier where I can control the temperature on it. Okay, take one of your helping hands. And what you need to do right now is, they call it tinning your wires. Put your wires in. Like that. Okay, get your soldering material here. Let's turn on the soldering gun here. Set that back here just for a minute. Make sure again, you know, I've got a little bit of a sponge here that I use to clean my tip. And then sometimes I'll just take a piece of sandpaper, rub it on it. Another thing you could do is take, it's got like a steel wool material or a scratcher in here. You can take it and punch it in here, and it really does a pretty good job cleaning it. So as soon as this is hot enough, you want to tin the end of your soldering gun here. On to my next video.